First of all, thank you so much for your time, Diana, Rebecca, and all of the staff for Tiny Tots and Kids Boulevard. Today, we're gonna be focusing this presentation mostly to Tiny Tots, as I understood that there was gonna be more part of the staff today for Tiny Tots, but it's the same thing for both different industries, with different businesses. So the first question I have to ask you, all of you, it's how important is your own reputation? So I would like to know how important is for you your own reputation, Diana.
I would say very.
Very important, right? It's for all of us. It's super important, and I will explain why I'm asking this. So, and if I make you another question, if I ask you what could be the most effective media or method to attract new patients, new clients, what will you say right now these days?
I would say the website.
The website, okay. Normally, now I don't have enough people, to interact in this presentation. Usually have few people, giving up some opinions, but people say social media, people say internet, they say many different things, but actually the most effective media, something moved here. Anyways, is referrals. That's the most effective method or media or way of getting more new clients, more patients, because people sell for us. It's not us bragging about how good we are. It's about other people saying good things about how we work, how we do. So this is the thing we're gonna be focusing from now on. Okay?
Okay.
So I have another question. Who do you ask these days when you need a service? Who do you make that question?
Google.
Google. Okay, you nailed it too fast. Normally, people make some other opinion, but yes, Google is our new friend. Yeah, that's how it works right now. Before we used to ask our friends, our family members, hey, do you know a doctor? Do you know a therapist to my kids or whatever? And we ask each other that way. It was more. Now these days, everyone just go to Google on their phone and they check. They have a pain, they have a problem, and they type the keyword, and from those results, they make a decision, right? So what's happening is that every day people are looking online for our services, right? Every day. It's not on magazines, it's not on yellow pages, it's online. People are looking online. So when I do a research about a occupational therapist in New Jersey, these are the 3 results that I found right away. I am in Orlando right now, but if you look on your site, you might find some similar results like me. So what's happening is that people are looking, and when Google adds for you what is called a 3-pack, this option here is the 3-pack of Google, when they show a map and those 3 results, that means that there's enough people having that pain, that problem in that area, and they show you this option. This option is below the people who pay on pay-per-click on Google AdWords. Then is this, and below this is gonna be other websites, which usually what you will find, you will find directories. Instead of websites, now you see more directories than websites because they have a lot more history, more ranking than you. Okay? So what they're doing, they're searching for the most reputable practice or company to do business with. That's what people are doing. They make a decision based on how people talk about you. Okay, and my question is, are we giving our reputation all the attention that it deserves? And I don't have any doubt that Tiny Tots and Kids Boulevard are both doing the best, because I know, based on Rebecca, based on talking with you, Diana, a few times, with Smita and with Phillips, that all of you are a great team. But are we giving that fully attention to this? Are we putting all the focus on this? Maybe not all the way. And what I'm trying to show you today is that I'm just showing you how you make a decision, how when you need something, how you are making a decision, how important is your reputation, and why we need to implement a different or not different, why we need to optimize or update our attention to our clients or patients. Yes, and I forgot we have another questions. And you will tell me, would you buy a product or service that has bad ratings and reviews? Like for example, somebody like this that you find, and when you're looking for different options, you find these therapists that they have. This was an example of a doctor, but let's say you find all these negative reviews from all different patients. Will you just call them?
No.
Will you look at the website from them?
Not really.
Not really, right? So look what is happening. You're telling me that you're not going to look at my website when I spend $20,000 on a beautiful, amazing, outstanding website. You're telling me that if I did a TV ad and I spend $40,000 on a TV ad or radio, whatever I did, you're not going to even look at me, because when you search for me, you find the reviews and you're not even take a look. You're not going to even you're not going to even give me an opportunity to know me better, because other people are talking bad about me. So I want you to see, or I want all of you to see what is happening here. People say no to someone that is having negative reviews. And the same thing happens to people that have no reviews. Because why? You don't want to be the guinea pig. You don't want to be the first one. Even when you might be for years, in business, but if you don't have reviews, it's like, I'm going to be the first one in that place. Nobody's talking about them. So at the end of the game, this is just a bad publicity that I'm having. I'm saying people, hey, I am not your option. That's it. I am not. Don't call me. Don't look at my website. Okay. So if 3 therapists provide the same service, which one will you call? If you see this, from those 3 options that show you Google, which one will you pick?
The first one.
Why?
Because it has a review.
Yeah, and you see what? It's beautiful because they only have one.
Yeah.
And when I made my overall view research about this, I found that the therapists that have more reviews is just 5. So that means that's a beautiful thing, that we don't have people knowing this. They are lost. They haven't seen the potential of reputation or reviews for their business. But you right now, you say that you picked that one based on those Chinese stars that are outside. So those stars call your attention, make you think that he's the best. He might not be the best. Maybe Pediatrics Occupational Therapy Services, POTS, or Holman Rawway, they might have a better team, but you make a decision based on this. Okay? So I'm just showing you how important is this. Okay. So how important is Tiny Touch Therapy reputation online? Or let's say in this time, Kids Boulevard, or no, I'm sorry. I forgot the name. Kids Synergy Playground. How important do you think is the reputation online?
Very important.
Very important, right? It's everything. It's just everything. Because if we don't pay attention first to the foundation of how people are making a decision online, it doesn't matter where I spend my money on ads, on pay-per-click, on video, on TV, on anything. Nothing, because people are making a research first online about what people say about you before they make a buying decision. So this is everything. This is everything. So when you receive a service, how do you like to be treated? Would you prefer to be treated like a family member? Or you prefer to be just like a number? You like to be treated like a family member, right?
Yes.
Okay. So does it possible to provide exceptional service? Yes. Yes, we can do it. Yes, we can do it. But we have to put one very important thing in front. It's it's hard to understand, but it's very important to know and put it in action. And it is this. Understand always that the client is the king or the queen. Okay?
Okay.
That's it. You know, you might like it, you might not like it, but that's how it is. Why? People now, they go to your place, they go to your practice, they go to your therapist, your practice, and they might say good things, bad things. They have that public option to go online and say whatever they want to say. So if they don't feel like a king or queen, you have a big problem. And what happened? This is not just a quote. This is real. This is before we can say, oh, if you don't like it, hey, you know what? Here's the phone number of another therapist, you know, my neighbor, you can call them and try them. I am not your choice. Before you might do this. Now, no. Now you need to deal with them and find some way to say bye-bye, but in a very nicer way and very compassionate way. So they see, okay, it was not for me, but they were so amazing with me that I don't have anything. I don't have anything to say. Just a positive thing. So